Happy Father's Day. Today, I have two books about Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong, astronaut and first human to walk on the moon. Neil Armstrong, astronaut and first human to walk on the moon. Early years. Neil Armstrong was born on August 5th, 1930. He was born near Wapakoneta, Ohio. Neil was very smart as a boy. He became interested in flying. He had his pilot's license by the age of 16. In 1947, Neil started college. He went to Purdue University. He studied aeronautical engineering. Neil Armstrong Hall of Engineering. Joining NASA. Neil served in the Navy and finished college. Later, he got a job with the NACA. It later became NASA. He worked as a test pilot and engineer. In 1956, he married his first wife, Janet Sheeran. Together, they had 3 children. The family moved to Houston, Texas in 1963. Neil joined the astronaut program there. Missions and the moon. On March 16, 1966, Neil went on his first mission. He was the command pilot on Gemini 8. Neil was launched into Earth's orbit for 11 hours. Neil's greatest mission came in 1969. On July 16th, Neil and 2 other men were launched into space. Neil was the mission's commander. He guided the module to the moon's surface. At 10:56 p.m. on July 20th, Neil stepped out of the module. He said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." He was the first man to walk on the moon. Later years. Neil stayed at NASA until 1971. He later became a professor. Neil died on August 25th, 2012, at the age of 82. Neil Armstrong is born near Wapakoneta, Ohio. Neil begins college Purdue University. Neil gets a job at NASA as a research pilot. Neil marries his first wife, Janet. They have 3 children and later divorce. In 1994, he marries his second wife, Carol. Neil joins NASA's space program. Neil is the command pilot of Gemini 8. Armstrong is the first man to walk on the moon. Neil dies at the age of 82. History Maker Biographies, Set 3. More books in this set. Neil Armstrong. Now for the second book. Who was the first man on the moon? Neil Armstrong. Who was the first man on the moon? I might read this tomorrow.